Or 73. Oh, my God.
How do you say it, Perk? Moses Moody hits the three on the right wing there. And then a few possessions later, Jimmy Butler joining the party.
It's going to be a long night if Jimmy's here.
Yeah, it is.
He had some big face right before. Later on, Draymond Green. When Draymond is joining the party, oh, no.
I mean, somebody guard him.
Oh, no. Now it's
out
over. Pajemski. He says, I'm going to have one, too. Golden State would make 21 threes as a team. By the way, that starting lineup, 11-0 for Golden State.
When I know where it's something, where it's minor, and I know I can play through it, I can play through it. But something like this, and I want to make sure we're on the same page, and now we've been on the same page for the past couple of weeks, and so we're going to continue to progress that way. I think the worst part is knowing that I'm getting better and better, but I'm still not where I want to be. It's day to day, it's getting better and better. Realistically, I'm hoping to play before the playoffs. I think it's just good for me to get some game reps before we go into that type of stretch run.
Okay, so the Knicks get the win over Portland, but Danny, what did you make of what we just heard from Brunson?
My guy, he's going to be back soon, but OG, Ogugwa, he's the one that's stepping up. Can't wait to see him continue that. He can give them 30 off the bench or still starting. He's a guy that can give them 30 points when they need it. So I love what he's doing. I love what Mikal Bridges is doing. So I'm excited to see how this team shakes out in the playoffs.
They will need Jalen Brunson back to make a legit run. By the way, a quick happy birthday.
Yeah.
Birthday to Walt Clyde Frazier.
Still best
happening over this weekend. And the Cavaliers, they did something that hasn't been done since LeBron was on the team in 2010. They won their 60th game of the season. Ramona, what feels different about this Donovan Mitchell-led group?
That man right there, Evan Mobley. I mean, I think when you look at the way his game has transformed this year, you got to give Kenny Atkinson a lot of credit for how he re-envisioned his role in that offense. You know, you have two bigs, and they make it work now because they understand he's like Chris Bosh. He's got guard skills as a big man. He can score from the perimeter and shoot the ball. Really unlocked him.
Well, the Hawks, they've now won 8 of 12 to move on to the 7th seed in the East. Just 4 back of the reeling Bucks. They beat last night for the final spot, trying to avoid the play-in here. Giannis Antetokounmpo hosting Trae Young and Atlanta. So we're going to pick this up, Danny, early in the first quarter. Trae Young steals the ball. We did a segment with him once. It's insane. We did a segment with him once where we had him guess, was this supposed to be a pass or a lob? Half of them he couldn't guess because going into that step, it looks so similar. Great one there, though. Second quarter here. Atlanta trailing by 2. Trae Young hits a step-back 3.
He's playing pickup basketball out there.
Another one a few possessions later here. They call him the Great Barrier Thief for a reason. Risa Shea had a really great game here.
Young fella with a career night. Right, 36.
Hawks take the lead.
Number 1 pick.
Going into halftime here. The third quarter, Trae Young again, Atlanta leading by 10 at this point. Finds Risa Shea for the wide open three-pointer there. And then once again, Trae Young to Risa Shea. Amazing alley-oop. Risa Shea, yes, he did have a career night, the 36 points. Young had 19 and 19. Trae celebrating the huge win for the Hawks over the Bucks. They get the win 145-124. And at this time of year, you have to just always continue to take a look at the standings. The Atlanta Hawks right there, the 7th seed in the Eastern Conference.
That guard, 6'1" from Oklahoma, number 11, Ice.
Trae from midcourt to win it. Atlanta wins the game.
Get out of here. My daddy told me keep the heat even when I'm in Torrance. I'm heartless.
Behind the back.
Because I'm the biggest, the largest.
I hope these New York fans find their way to the exit real quick.
Atlanta Hawks All-Star Trae Young is joining us now. Trae, you had a huge performance on the floor last night, but I understand you may even have a bigger announcement here to share with us. The floor is yours, sir.
Well, appreciate you, Malika, and thank you for having me on. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to announce that I'm accepting a role with OU basketball and being an assistant GM, as well as making $1 million donation to help kickstart this whole thing.
Wow.
And, so it's exciting to be a part of this, and being from Norman and playing there, obviously, it's exciting times, and I'm looking forward to being in this new role.
This is pretty incredible. $1 million donation and taking on the role of assistant general manager here at your alma mater. And this is coming, Trey, just weeks after Steph Curry became the first active player in major United States professional sports to take an administrative job at a college. So you're joining a very, very small and exclusive fraternity here. What made this the right time to get involved?
Well, I think obviously today the game has changed, and with NIL and college basketball, the way it's changed, I think it's a perfect time for guys to be more involved with the schools that make them who they were, or help just kind of push them to be who they were. And I know for someone like Steph and me, I mean, we represent our schools off the court and in the locker rooms and talk trash all the time. So now to be able to even represent even more, it's going to be even more special.
Absolutely. I'm envisioning you going to shoot around in the morning and then needing to be like, I got an administrative conference call that I have to take in the afternoon, sort of having a hand in all of these different things and learning how to balance it all and multitask. But I'm sure also, Trey, your play on the floor is something that draws people to you and then inherently draws folks to OU in this new role. So can we talk a little bit about that? Because you dropped 19 and 19 last night, a big win over the Bucks. I'm hoping we can take a look at one of those 19 assists and maybe one of the most special alley-oops we've had of the season. You and Zachary Risachet here. Can you walk us through this play?
Yeah. This is something that, playing with Zach this year, we've gotten to really learn each other, and he knows when we're in transition, you just has to run, and I'm going to find him, and he's so athletic and skilled and smart. If I just get it anywhere close to the rim, he's going to catch it and finish it. So that was a great finish by him.
And you've talked about him as being a rookie of the year type of player, that he should be getting a little bit more acknowledgement for a role like that. That was maybe the best assist on the floor that you had, Trey, but my personal favorite was one you had right after the game where you said you needed to make sure that you got 20. Can you just take us through this moment?
Oh, yeah. No, this is cool. I've seen this fan. He was holding up a sign like it was his birthday right by our bench, right behind the basket, and he was yelling the whole game. So, and his mom and his dad right there were doing the same. So it was cool. I was glad I was able to do that for him. He wanted me to sign his hat, but I just gave him the jersey instead. So it was cool, and that's what you do it for as a player.
Yeah, I feel like as much as signing a hat is cool, making sure you get the jersey maybe is even a little bit more special. And this is, I think, Trey, what's going to make you so great in this new role that you're taking on. It's the player you are, but it's the person that you are too, and getting to see that at a collegiate level, I think, is going to be so special for these players. Hey, Trey, before we let you go, I just got one more for you. There's a lot of noise around the Eastern playoff picture, but how dangerous do you think these Hawks can be, your team can be, if you all are healthy and clicking the way that you are right now?
The sky's the limit for us. We just gotta be ready to play. For me, I don't really want to focus on that. I've been focusing on day to day with this team all season. That's why it's kind of hard for me to really answer that question, because it's really been a day to day and getting better. And Quinn has done a great job of just focusing on getting better, and focusing on preaching that to each and everybody. And you can see that with guys like Dyson Daniels playing like a defensive player of the year type of player, which he should get. Zachary Risachet obviously doing rookie of the year type of things, which he should get too. And everybody just playing and contributing and getting better each and every day has been the main focus for us. And when the postseason is here, we'll worry about that when it comes.
I've seen this team make some incredibly special runs when they were underestimated, and I really appreciate you taking the time here, Trey. Congratulations again on your new role, the assistant general manager here with Oklahoma. We really look forward to seeing you on the floor, and we look forward to seeing you in that new position.
Appreciate you.
Xin chào tất cả mọi người đã quay trở